Our third play is One Thing, written and directed by our very own Cameron Acosta. One thing I need to say is that one of the actors, Mike Mitchell, who played a very key part, is in the hospital. He's had brain surgery last Thursday. He's going to be okay, we think. But Cam herself has stepped in to play that role. So there's a change in the actor readers. Okay, the scene is a living room whose key item of furniture is a TV.
Hey kids, I'm going next door to Dr. Jan. Dad's asleep, so don't make too much noise. He'll probably be down in a while.
We're always watching cartoons. Why can't we watch something else?
Like what?
I don't know. There's a channel called CNN. Mom and Dad watch it sometimes.
CNN? CN? Hey, maybe it's about candy or something. Turn it on.
I don't think so. I think it's about stuff going on in the world.
This is some serious screwed-up stuff. Change it.
Wait, this is interesting.
They say a lot of big words I don't know.
I know some of them.
Me too.
I don't know all the words, but I kind of get what they're saying.
This is boring. Hey, remember how we wanted to make up some songs? And sing them for Mom and Dad? Like a musical or like Glee?
Yeah, so?
Let's make up some songs about the stuff on TV. We can use the funny words. We can pretend that we're the people on TV, what the stories are about.
Like what? Oh, I get it. How about this? I live at Buckingham. They call us Sir and Ma'am. With tea at 1:45. If Mum wasn't keeping my schedule so tight, I wouldn't know what to do.
Oh, I am a rock star.
I am a movie star.
I won a Grammy or 3.
Millions of teenagers dressed like I do because they all want to be me. Oh.
I am Presbyterian.
I am a Lutheran.
Oh, he is a Buddhist guru.
But I am the one who knows what is right. And their thoughts are merely poo-poo.
I am American.
I am an Iraqian.
I am from Lima, Peru.
If
They didn't keep on waging the wars, the world would be safer for you.
I am Palestinian.
I am an American.
I am an Orthodox Jew.
You want to take
All of my land,
but
I will not give it to you. Who's that old man with the pointy hat?
He's the Pope.
Pope. Pope. That's a funny word. What's a pope?
Don't you know anything? He's kind of like a minister of a church, but when you're a pope, you're holy.
Holy?
Yeah, perfect. Kind of God.
I wish I was perfect. Then I wouldn't get any timeouts. Hey, If he's perfect, why are all those people mad at him?
Because he doesn't want to be Pope anymore.
That's silly. He's going to get a timeout. What are all those numbers?
This is about the economy, I think.
What's economy?
Money and stuff. They're talking about all the people who are out of work and having their houses foreclosed.
What does four clothes mean? Is that like when you have four things on hangers in your closet?
No, retard.
Mom said not to say that word, poophead.
Okay, I think it's when you can't pay for your house anymore because you lost your job or you can't work because you're real sick or something. So someone comes over and makes you leave your house.
But Dad's sick today. That's why he's home from work. Does that mean someone's going to come over here and make us leave?
No, Dad still has a job. He's just taking a day off to get well. See that lady on the screen? She's complaining about losing her house, but Dad says they should just stop complaining and get a job.
Okay, I'm going to be her. That lady right there. My house foreclosed last year, right after Christmas cheer, and I didn't know what to do. We four moved into a cardboard box. My daughter died of the flu.
But wait, I had the flu last year and I didn't die. And remember, you got it too because we were wrestling. I coughed on you. Why did that lady's little girl die?
I don't know. Maybe they couldn't find any medicine. Maybe she got too cold because she didn't have a house to live in. Mom always says we have to keep warm when we're sick.
Star for Sudan, Rwanda. Ha! Look at that boy in Rwanda.
That's a country.
He kind of looks like Mark. You know what? I'll be him. I am a soldier, forced to be a soldier. I miss my mom and my dad. I wish they wouldn't force me to kill. But I'm not really that bad.
Hey, maybe that's his mom. What's she saying?
No, she's somebody else. She's talking about her family or something. I'll be her. He was her husband, she was his wife, captured and tortured in war. He ran away after watching the rape of his wife and their daughter of 4.
What does rape mean?
Oh my God, what are you watching?
It's CNN, Dad. We're watching the news.
Change the channel. This isn't appropriate for children.
But some of these stories are about children in other parts of the world. Why can't we watch them?
Because they're too disturbing.
But that little boy is my age. The one who was stolen from his family to become a soldier.
I'm sorry you had to see that. But I don't want you watching this. Put on something else.
But a lot of people need help. Who's going to help them?
I don't know. It's a big job, and it's too big for me to think about.
So, what can we watch?
There. Watch The Simpsons. I'll be in the kitchen.
If Dad ever watched The Simpsons, he wouldn't let us watch it either. Hey, I have an idea.
What's going on?
Oh, we were planning something for you and Dad, kind of like a show. Dad's in the kitchen. Can you go get him? We wrote this song for you.
We did?
Well, we kind of wrote it. We'll do it as we go.
The world is a real big place.
And there's so much to do.
How can a tiny person like me
Make any difference for you.
one thing? I can do one thing. I can do one thing every day.
Like what?
I can pick up a piece of trash and then I can throw it away.
I can smile at a person who looks real sad, and it might make their day.
I can take the pennies from my bank and give them all away. One thing. I can do one thing. I can do one thing every day.
But how can doing one thing help the people in other countries like Miranda and Mutu? Mutu?
What's Mutu Butu?
I don't know. Sounds like a country to me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Kids, you have good intentions, but the problems are pretty big over there. They probably need a lot of money to straighten out their governments, or they need some people to go over there and show them how to make changes, and that takes money too.
I heard you and Mom talking about taking us to Disneyland this summer.
Yes, we were talking about it.
It costs a lot of money, right?
Yes, it does.
Well, maybe we could not go and send the Disneyland money to Mutu.
Maybe we could do both. Let's have lunch and talk about how we can help those people.
Okay, but don't make it too hard, because if everybody does one thing, a lot can get done.
Yes, sweetie, you're right.
Thanks to actor readers Mary Thomas, Pamela Jansen, Charlie Cornell, and Wayne Pickerel, and of course Cam. And Cam, there you are, and now we can talk with our director. And I know it's hard to see the audience. Maybe we want to step down again the way we did last time. Does anyone have a question for Cam? How are we supposed to direct it? There's a question. Good.
How do we trust these children? Like they're portraying like children like
Okay, and you understand, I wrote the play, I directed it, but I had no intention of being in it. Because, right? I had no intention of being in it because Mike is very sick.
Our very own
Just want
Clint
you-
Eastwood here.
I want you
Actor, director, and writer.
You know, I wanted a very simple way. This is something I didn't say earlier today, the first time, but I wanted a very simple way of showing the things that divide people. Nationality, religion, strong beliefs that people have a fear of being challenged about their beliefs, and the things that cause war. And it's also from my own personal experience that sometimes I feel that there's so many huge problems in the world that I get overwhelmed. I want to help and I don't know how I can make any difference. And sometimes I think out of my busy day, if I can just do one thing, that maybe that will help. Maybe instead of giving up, just say, I'll do one thing today.
Any other questions? Is there? What about children watching TV? Do you have any ideas on, you have them watching CNN in this, and I think a lot of people, I don't know, I can't see you to see what your reactions are, but do you let your kids watch the news? And if so, do you get this kind of reaction, or if not, why not? Things like rape and things like that.
Well, I think this was just a vehicle for me to show that there are things that are most of the children in the United States are sheltered from, like war at your house, like people using. Last February, I went to the Women's International Festival in Santa Barbara, and I met a woman who's a writer. Her name is Rebecca Tinsley, and she actually helps women in Darfur and some other countries where rape has been used as a tool of war, where these women have lost everything, their children, their husbands, and they've become suicidal. And her group helps them learn how to make a living and take care of themselves and give them hope. And I think one thing I want to say was too how sheltered our children are because of the strength of our military and the strength of our government, and which is nice, but that one thing that I'm concerned about is with our global society. If another culture, a global culture like the Islamic Jihad can take down the World Trade Center in a very low-tech way, then look at these children who are being abused and turned into soldiers, teaching how to kill. Those are going to be the adults of tomorrow. Those are going to be the adults in other countries that our children now will have to deal with. And so, on some level, I feel like our children should know about more than they know about. And on some levels, I probably would not. I never let my daughter watch this news. Personally, when she was growing up.
Children can probably deal with a lot more than we think they can.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much, Cam.